Hey, welcome back to Wizardcraft. We're going to be doing chapters 51, 52, and 53 today. And don't worry, everyone, I have a renewed effort to get these out more often. As the story is now fully written, you can check out the whole thing on my Patreon if you want to. But otherwise, we'll get on to the story now, and you can wait for the days to come. Chapter 51, Fortifying the Village. The following morning, as you awaken, Charles' voice enters your mind, delivering important news. Good morning. I have great tidings to share. Your health, stamina, and mana have all increased, signaling that your village has reached the esteemed status of a fort. You respond with excitement. That's fantastic, Charles. Our village is progressing well. I can't wait to see what else we can accomplish. Eagerly, you make your way back to the town hall, the heart of your growing community. Activating the town management system, you delve into the newly unlocked town defense interface. Your eyes scan the designs, and your focus lands on the 8 empty slots designated for defense corps. You ponder the decision, weighing the urgency of fortification against the risks of leaving the village to find one. With a determined tone, you say, Charles, it might be best if we prioritize fortifying our defenses within the village itself for now. We don't want to leave the villagers vulnerable to attacks while we search for defense corps. Charles agrees. Indeed, safeguarding the village should be our primary concern. Let's explore the available options within the town defense interface and see what we can do with our current resources. Flipping through the holographic screens, one particular design catches your attention. Look, Charles, we have designs for golems. Rock golems, iron golems, and more. This could be a sweet addition to our defenses. Charles adds, Golems can be incredibly powerful guardians. They require a mana crystal to create and to store their powers. Considering your available resources, you contemplate the possibilities. We have enough materials to create 5 low-level rock golems and 1 medium-level iron golem. That should really improve our defenses. Excitedly, you turn to Charles, seeking guidance. Where can we create these things, Charles? We need to get started right away. In the basement of the town hall, there's a spawning device. You can provide the necessary items and harness the energy from the town's mana pool to spawn the golems. The town's mana production will determine the speed at which the golems are created. Surprised, you exclaim, a town mana pool? I had no idea. Let me check the current mana levels. As you assess the mana level, Charles explains, the mana production is relatively low at the moment. We can expect to create 1 low-level stone golem per day with the current rate. However, an iron golem will require at least 5 days to complete. Determined to begin the fortification process, you head to the basement where the spawner is located. You gather the necessary stone and mana stones, placing them in the materials chest. Turning to Charles, you say, We're ready to start, Charles. Let's begin creating the stone golems. Chapter 52, Training with the Golems. Over the next few days, the stone golems are completed, one being brought to life each day. They stand tall and sturdy, ready to serve and protect the village from harm. With their creation, a sense of security settles within the hearts of the villagers. As you discuss the progress with Viridian, she suggests a unique way to utilize the golems. Why not use them as sparring partners for the villagers, she proposes. We can give them orders to not harm the villagers too severely, allowing them to practice their combat skills in a controlled environment. You consider Viridian's suggestion and realize its potential. That's a great idea, you respond, nodding in agreement. It will give our villagers an opportunity to hone their abilities while ensuring their safety. Let's make use of these golems. gathering the stone golems in the center of town in front of the town hall where Viridian had been training the villagers. You give them clear instructions. Golems, prepare to fight the villagers, but remember, do not harm them too severely. We want this to be a training exercise, not a real battle. Lucas, the skilled lumberjack, steps forward, eager to put his training to the test. Flames flicker at his fingertips, his determination evident in his eyes. With a confident stance, he faces off against the rock golem, ready for the challenge. The golem, with its solid form and unyielding determination, moves with deliberate slowness. Its purpose to challenge and provide a formidable opponent. As Lucas takes a defensive posture, the golem raises its rocky fists, ready to engage. With a burst of fiery energy, Lucas shoots flames from his outstretched hands, directing the searing heat towards the golem. The flames engulf the golem's stony exterior, causing it to emit a low rumble in response. Undeterred, Lucas continues his assault, unleashing a torrent of flames towards the golem. The fire dances and crackles, casting an intense glow across the training grounds. The golem, resistant to the heat, withstands the onslaught, its rocky surface absorbing the impact. As the flames subside, Lucas shifts his strategy, closing the distance between himself and the golem. With his sword in hand, he slashes at the golem, aiming for its weak points. The blade connects with a resounding clang, sending sparks flying. The golem retaliates with calculated strikes, its stone fists swinging in Lucas's direction. He skillfully evades the blows, his agility and quick reflexes allowing him to dodge the golem's attacks. As the battle ensues, Lucas's control over his fire powers fluctuates. At times, the flames roar ferociously, intensifying his strikes. Other moments find the flames waning, reducing the impact of his blows. Nevertheless, Lucas perseveres, adapting his tactics to the ever-changing nature of his powers. The golem, following its programmed directives, maintains a controlled response, ensuring its strikes remain non-lethal. It tests Lucas's resolve and skill, providing him with the opportunity to learn and grow as a combatant. The villagers watch the spectacle in awe and anticipation, witnessing Lucas's uncontrolled fire powers and the formidable nature of the stone golem. Each clash of blade against rock resonates with the evolving combat prowess of the lumberjack and the golem. As the training session comes to a close, Lucas delivers a final, fiery strike, causing the golem to crumble into a pile of rocks, temporarily defeated. The onlookers cheer, impressed by Lucas's performance and the capabilities of the golems as a sparring partner. As you approach Lucas, Charles, the guiding voice, chimes in, his words echoing in your mind. Lucas's fighting ability has increased significantly through his training and the experience gained from battling the golem. He now possesses the skills of a novice combatant. A sense of pride and accomplishment washes over you as you relay Charles' message to Lucas. Well done, Lucas, you commend him, your voice filled with admiration. Your fighting skills have reached the level of a novice. Your perseverance and dedication are paying off. Lucas's eyes light up with a mixture of satisfaction and determination. Thank you, he responds, a genuine smile gracing his face. I'll continue to train and refine my abilities. With each challenge, I'll become even stronger. With the training session concluded, you take a moment to appreciate the progress made by Lucas and the villagers, when your thoughts suddenly turn back to the golem. Wait, you say. What happens to the golem now? Charles replies in your earpiece. Don't worry. As long as you do not destroy the stones that make up the golems, they will slowly draw ambient mana from the surrounding area into their cores. When they gather enough, they will pull themselves back together. Phew, you let out a sound of relief that the golem isn't gone forever. In fact, this makes them even better sparring partners. Looking around at the eager faces of the villagers, you realize that this is just the beginning. The training with the golems will continue, and each villager will have their chance to test their skills and grow in their respective disciplines. Together, you will forge a community capable of facing any challenge that comes your way. Chapter 53: Trading for Power. As the villagers continue their training with the golems, honing their skills and gaining levels, a trader arrives in town, accompanied by a team of something that resembles a camel. You and Olivia make your way towards the trader, curious to see what treasures he has to offer. The trader presents a wide array of goods, each item more intriguing than the last. "Take a look at what I have," he offers, spreading out his wares before you. "From fine weapons and armor to rare artifacts and spellbooks, I have something for everyone." Your eyes scan the assortment of items, drawing to the glint of metal. "We're particularly interested in acquiring more iron ore," you mention, your voice laced with anticipation. "Our villagers have been training hard and would benefit greatly from better weapons and armor." The trader nods in understanding. "Iron ore is a valuable resource, but I can offer you a fair deal," he responds, his voice filled with a shrewd business sense. "How much are you looking to acquire?" After a brief discussion, you agreed on a trade that would provide enough iron ore to meet the villagers' needs. The trader seems pleased with the arrangement, and then your gaze falls upon a particular spell book on his table. The lightning bolt. Your eyes widen with excitement as you pick up the spell book, inspecting its intricate details. The lightning bolt spell, you muse, your voice tinged with awe. It would be a powerful addition to our arsenal. The trader chuckles, a hint of mischief in his eyes. "Ah, the lightning bolt spell is indeed a coveted one," he admits. "But acquiring such knowledge comes at a price." You negotiate with the trader, offering gold in exchange for the book. However, the trader's asking price is crazy, far beyond what you currently possess. Frustration creeps into your mind as you contemplate how to obtain the lightning bolt spell. Then, a realization dawns on you. "Wait a minute," you say, a flicker of hope in your voice. "I may have something of value that could interest you." You reach into your personal inventory and retrieve a large ruby obtained from a fierce battle with a bear. Holding it up for the trader to see, you explain, "This ruby is quite rare and holds significant value. It may not be gold, but perhaps it could serve as an alternative form of payment?" The trader's eyes widen with astonishment as he examines the gemstone. This is truly remarkable," he stammers, clearly impressed. "It's not often that I come across such a gem. With this ruby, I'd be willing to make a different arrangement." An air of anticipation fills the space between you and the trader as you contemplate the trade. Finally, he nods, a smile playing on his lips. "I'll make you a deal," he proposes. "In exchange for this magnificent ruby, I'll provide you with all the iron ore you desire, and the lightning bolt spellbook." A moment of hesitation passes and you glance towards Charles for reassurance. Glance towards him in your mind, of course. His guiding voice resonates within your mind. "The ruby, though valuable, will not be of use until you reach a higher level of smithing. The trade is favorable considering the current needs." With newfound confidence, you accept the trader's offer, handing over the precious ruby. The trader's eyes gleam with delight as he hands you the promised iron ore and the coveted lightning bolt spellbook. As you thank the trader and make your way back to Olivia, the weight of the decision settles upon you. The ruby held sentimental value, but its trade-off for the resources and knowledge that would benefit the village's growth seemed justified. Olivia gazes at you, curiosity shining in her eyes. "What did you trade for?" she asks, unable to contain her curiosity. A smile tugs at the corner of your lips as you hold up the lightning bolt spellbook. "We've obtained the lightning bolt spell," you reveal, a sense of excitement in your voice. "With this, our abilities will be even more formidable." As you and Olivia make your way back to the village, the spellbook clutched tightly in your hands, a renewed sense of purpose fills the air. The villagers' training will continue, and with their improved weaponry and the lightning bolt spell at your disposal, the village will grow stronger, ready to face the challenges that lie ahead. That's it for now, everyone. See you next time.